What is going on, everybody? Welcome in. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday so far. Thank you so much for coming in and spending some time with me. Today we are back on the island of Goat. Yeah, it's the Goat Island, greatest of all time. Am I setting myself up for failure? Calling it that? Probably, but that's my problem. That's gonna be my curse. Let me just pop out my chat so I can say hello. All right, Jill, thank you so much for 23 months being a member of the AA team. I appreciate that. So here we are. It's National Train Day. Ooh, pumpkin, 5 years. Thank you so much. 5 years. 5 years is wild to me. I can't even put that into words, by the way. When that came up, I didn't even know it was coming. Happy 5 years of friendship, Pumpkin. Thank you so much for 47 months of member of the A team. And Brenda and a bear and Vanessa. How's everyone doing, by the way? So we are on the island of Goat, like I said. We just started this, I think, a little while ago. We actually ended up with some cuties. Pretty much not too bad, except for this. Thank you, Carrie. So the plan for this island, so I did kind of get it up to 5. I did not get it up to 5 stars. That would be a bold-faced lie. I got it up to 3 stars so I could start kind of decorating. But if you are unfamiliar with what we're doing with this island, it is called Goat, greatest of all time, because what I want to do is like a greatest hits. So basically it's going to be some of my favorite builds from the past islands, and we're going to kind of elevate them, possibly change them up a little bit, and that's how we're going to kind of build this island about all like the past 5 years, 6 years of islands, of all kind of my favorite points of them. So today what I thought would be fun, because like I'm not really, we'll see how far we get, but I thought we could go visit some of my past dream addresses live on stream and kind of pick our favorite things from them and see what we would like to bring over here and elevate. So does that sound like fun, something we can do together? I'm definitely gonna need some opinions, because I'm definitely harder on myself than you guys are. You're a lot nicer to me. But I think we need to chopsicles Canadian bacon, literally. So some of the older islands, there he is back there too. Oh, gross. Some of the older islands, well, first of all, there's a caveat to dream addresses. I used to just reset my original island, like just pork chops. I do love pork products. I used to just kind of like not reset, what do you call that when you don't reset? You kind of flatten. I used to flatten my original Fire Cove Island and just constantly rebuild it, so I can't visit all those dream addresses. So we're kind of just gonna start as far back as I can go, and I'm sure we can find some things on every island that we want to kind of do, and also it's kind of a fun trip down memory lane. Is that? See, my memory is not good. I don't even know the saying. Anywho, I did write down all the dream addresses that I could get. I actually, I think I checked and I have maybe 14 or 15 finished islands, but because like I said, I used to flatten and redo my original Fire Cove Island a lot, I only have but I still have 9 dream addresses, which I think is pretty impressive. Someone say thank you. Well, I can write thank you to Namin. Thanks, Nami. Search by dream address. All right. So the first place we're going to is called Red Falls. This was when I first, so I had my original Switch, and then I got my Animal Crossing Switch, because of course I needed the Animal Crossing Switch, so I was able to start a second island, because you can only do 1 island per thing, which was stupid. So Red Falls was the first island I finished on my Animal Crossing Switch. So these would be definitely, these first few at least are going to be all like 1.0 islands, so that's always kind of fun to see as well, see how we did with 1.0 items. But I think it's also, it's kind of like, part of me is like, ugh, cringe, it's going to be hard to find something that we want to take to the new island, but I think we have to think like big picture. Oh, Caddy, I missed you. Thank you so much for saying happy 5 years. I totally missed you. Hope you're having a great weekend. And happy Mother's Day weekend to all the mothers, by the way. Yeah, so but also it gives us more opportunity to elevate, you know, because it's going to be kind of basic. So the point, if we could at least find one part of like these islands, these old islands that we kind of liked, like so much in-game path. I actually don't hate in-game path. You're buying yourself a cake. Nice, do it. What kind of cake are you buying? Also, like back here, like I was not really using treasure islands because I wasn't really familiar with the concept. So pretty much everything was just furniture I had or crafted. Cake, send me some too. Oh, Bob's here. So like, you know what I'm gonna really struggle is finding kind of an entrance to upgrade, because I did not like a lot of my entrances. This one, I'm trying to remember. Like, this is ugly. Like, what was it? Not even, the flowers don't even match. It's just like a random scattering of flowers. I love Black Forest cake. Oh my god, I never have Black Forest cake. The vineyard might be the one. Like, this was always one of my favorite builds. I have actually done it a couple times, but like I did like the vineyard with the wine tasting area. This might be the highlight of this island. But I think we can quickly run through the rest, but I feel like I'm gonna mark that down on Red Falls as vineyard. I'm writing it all down because I'm old, so I use pen and paper. Red Falls, I'm gonna write vineyard. I can tell I'm in this my island. Okay, so we'll quickly go around. Thank you. And I had this little apple slash, oh, all fruit. Because back then we used to do all the fruits, yeah. And then I had the strawberry. We always did the strawberry patches on the beach, of course. And then I have the apiary at the back. I actually like this build too. Very simple, but kind of nice. What the heck is the yellow flower item in the blue pot? Yellow flower item in the blue pot. Did I pass it? Or you're just asking? Like this, like that thing? Or you like the new one? To the right. Like before the vineyard. It was up here. Oh, this thing, yeah. Forsythia, something like that it's called, I think. That's a good item. That's a really good item. But anyways, we'll quickly go through. Like I said, I'm pretty sure this one will be the vineyard. Random like blue house. Very weird. A lot of in-game path again. I like in-game path, and I do want to use some in-game path. I actually loved this path too. I don't know if it exists anymore. I feel like I tried to look it up recently and I couldn't find it. And then I think it's just some basic yards up here. Cute little like teddy bear picnic. I've been trying to remember that's called. The name is gone from my brain. April, welcome in. This was Ketchup's little farm again. Pumpkin was the only crop we had, so everybody had pumpkin farms. So that was Ketchup's house. I do remember that. Meow meow. April, thank you so much for 7 months as a member of the team. I appreciate it. That was Renee's place. This was a little cafe. I think this is Meringue's house. Yeah, see, I do remember some things. Also, I mean, in all fairness, I made a video touring all my old islands not super long ago, so they're kind of fresh in my head. This is just crap, sorry. This is just crap up here. I don't want to look up here. It was only me. Hey, Raymond. But yeah, I think that's probably the... I'll get a campsite. Hey, Pearl. I mean, whatever, it's fine. Ray, I had Raymond a lot. I don't know if... We were also just random. All my leftover flowers just here. And I called it a flower field. It was supposed to be pretty. And then we have some beach kind of... 1.0 was fun, wasn't it? Everybody wants Raymond. I did not only have cat villagers. This was random too. I just really liked this path, but I didn't know what to do with it. Oh, Tiffany. I love Tiffany. I think she's so underrated. This also had a really nice, I think, land bridge moment that I really liked. Yeah. But you'll see land bridges in many of my other islands as we go, so that can come from anywhere. I think this was one of the only times I did a rock garden, and it's not even that nice. But yes, this is my one and only attempt at a rock garden. The one thing it did get me, I will say, when I'm starting my channel, I had a really... This one is called Red Falls. This was like one of my first. I could not get this rock to spawn in, and I could only get 5 to spawn in. And I was doing all these research, I was looking at videos and how, like, why is my rock not spawning? And finally, I found out because this cliff was too close to it. So I had to, like, tear down the cliff, and then it finally spawned. And I didn't know that was a thing, so I made a video about it, and that's actually still a video I get comments on to this day. And this was, like, I was like close to 5 years ago, but that's something at least I got from this island. Nikki, hello, how are you? I don't even remember this. This was inspired by, and I don't want to say it because obviously everything she does is so much better than mine, but it was kind of inspired by Lex Play at the time because I was watching so much. I mean, I still watch her. And I love her designing so much, and like she was so good at waterfalls, and like I just was like, oh my god. And on my original Fire Cove Island I did a sunken waterfall, which she was the first one I ever saw do that, and I was like obsessed with it. Carol. But yeah, so I think this island, all I can really say is we'll take the vineyard from it. I think everything else is kind of mid at best. Rock garden is hard but pretty. Yeah, I kind of regret, like, I did all that work to get the rock garden, but then I didn't really decorate it. Oh my god, and I did the little rooster cafe thing too. I forgot about this. This was kind of cute. Actually, I like this. And then I did this kind of, it's like a hidden kind of, not tree fort, but it's almost like a hidden, like, house in a weird way. Like there's a bathroom, there's a painting area, but it's all like supposed to be hidden amongst the trees so you don't really see it. It's probably technically my second island, but yes. Hey Lola, welcome in. But yeah, this was kind of, this is pretty, oh my god, in a band area, because you know you want to use all the instruments. Thank you. Yeah, the cafe was cute. That did turn out cute. I could write that down as a contender too. to move over to Goat Falls. We could probably, I'll write that on the list too. So we have the vineyard and the cafe. So this is the, I'm gonna call it Brewster's because then I'll know what it means. Brewster's Cafe. Danny's the man, I'm the man. Are you taking this prepare for your next pandemic too, Farmers? Visit the COVID islands. Oh my gosh, no, we can't talk about hantavirus because it's gonna make me panic. Oh, that was cute too. I mean, picnic areas are always easy and cute. Just the red flowers, I would literally just throw flowers everywhere. I don't know, this is kind of embarrassing. But I do think the vineyard is probably my favorite part from this island. But no, so the current island we're working on is called Goat Falls, so greatest of all time. So basically what I'm doing is, it's like my greatest hits island. So we're just gonna take builds from all my other islands and like elevate them and kind of, you know, make them fresh and new. So that's why we're just visiting some of my old islands to see what we want to take over. Want to wake up. Thanks, Luna. I know I keep saying that, but each early Animal Crossing days were... I know they were. I know. Early, like, 2020 was awful. Well, an introvert like me, I'm gonna be real, 2020 did not bother me. The fact that I got to stay at home all the time and work from home and not talk to people was, like, great. We all built like 5-year-olds and hyped each other up like we were Picasso. Literally, though. Literally. So true. Okay, what's next? So the next one is Snow Bay. Snow Bay, at the time, I called City Core, but I think that's an insult to City Core. So it's actually... did bother me. I like, you know, yeah, I was literally the same. I honestly... I was very... we were learning, true. I liked it too. And I didn't speak to any of you, just silently watched people. It was bliss. It was, yeah, I'm not gonna, I mean, I don't really know that I want to go through it again, to be honest, but like, because it was scary at times, but also, if you just followed the rules and stayed home, you were golden. So yeah, we're going to Snow Bay. This is, like I said at the time, I called it City Core. It's definitely not City Core. If anything, I would say it's maybe a Town Core. Paris! Yes, minus the chance of death. It was okay for me, right? I did read that you're not feeling well. I'm sorry to hear that. I still stay home. I mean, if I didn't have to go to work 3 days a week, because I get to at least work 2 days from home right now. Soon it's going to be 4 days in the office in July, though, so that's not fun, but oh well. Okay, so this is Snow Bay. This was one of my favorites, and this was, at the time, I would like to think I slowly got better. There may be a couple along the way where I'll say I kind of phoned them in, but that's fine. You're in my... Thank you. I know, right? When I had that option during COVID, I had to go to the office every day. Oh my god, Paris, that's awful. Okay. This is the only time, and this is the only time in history I made my own flag, clearly. But I just wanted to do it to say that I did it once, and I made my own flag. Which was the Hallmark Island. The Hallmark Island is called Winter Bay. That will be coming up shortly. Yeah, I left work early yesterday. I don't know why I'm showing it off so much. It's called Snow Bay, so the S is for Snow Bay. Listen, I didn't really know what I was doing. So this is Snow Bay. I would say it's like a fall, autumn town core island. Like I said, at the time I probably called it City Core. It's definitely not City Core. It's more like cute little town. I really liked it. I think it's the only time I've ever had Tangy, so that was fun. All this time I thought it was called Goat. What? No, Goat is the... Yeah, I'm dreaming. Yeah. The island we're gonna build is called Goat. We're going to my old islands to get inspiration. This was my overgrown park. I actually really like this. You played Pokopia. I was gonna play Pokopia. I almost asked in the mod chat too, like if I started a Cloud Island, if anybody would want to play with me on Pokopia and we could just start building something, but I didn't want to bother y'all, so I'm playing Animal Crossing. So anyways, this is my overgrown park. I actually really like this. I think it's kind of cute. I did this kind of like gas station kind of moment with Nook's Cranny. I actually like this too. This is all crap up here, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like this. And I just literally just threw, it was supposed to be like a 3-tiered thing, so I got the museum up here, I've got Abel's up here, and then I've got Nook's down here. So yeah, I was kind of like, it's fine. Then I did this. I won't talk now. Pumpkin, you can talk now. Talk whatever you want. I did this kind of like sketchy boardwalk moment. Like we don't really know what kind of deals go down on this boardwalk. I kind of like this area as well. It was my first time kind of dabbling with kind of like more of like the trash items and stuff. But I think it's kind of cool. I like sketchy boardwalk. Thank you. This is my bus station or bus shelter stop, whatever. We go along here. It's kind of like just like newspaper stands, my house. You know, like everything's under construction. This, I really did this like flea market kind of thing. And this might be something I would like to try and elevate. Because I think it's pretty basic here. But all the finance papers on the ground. This might be an idea to kind of do something. And I did this whole kind of like, you know, fountain and whatever, like little food stalls. Like again, this was like 1.0. This is all we had in the game to do this kind of stuff. But what I really liked about this, I kind of did this backdrop. So it's really just meant to be like a backdrop of all these kind of city buildings. Like they're not like amazing. I'm not the greatest like building builder. Again, this was 1.0. But like, you know, these were just kind of, it's more to me just like a backdrop. So it kind of looked, you know, fuller. So this was that. What else was on this island? Oh yeah, an outdoor gym, because we all made outdoor gyms because we had so much gym equipment. Thank you. Hey Naru, welcome in. This was a little cafe I did. Again, I don't love it. But it's kind of, I wanted to do 2 levels, so it's like a rooftop cafe. You can sit on the roof and drink your coffee. I'm such a gym bro, literally. So that was fun. Down here, I really like the background buildings. Thank you. I do like that area a lot. I think there's a park in here in the forest. Yeah, just a little like duck pond park thing. Nothing really to write home about. I remember the first time I made an outdoor gym being so mad that none of my villagers used it, right? I know, it's so true. And then I think I just have a bunch of houses here. Again, I didn't really do anything special with them. They're just kind of here. What you cooking for mom? We're gonna barbecue some chicken, and I'm gonna do some roasted potatoes and a Greek salad. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did a boardwalk. Oh hi. He's got to catch the number 6 bus. We did this boardwalk. A lot of spinning things. Ooh, barbecue chicken. Yeah, it'll be good. I don't know. So yeah, there's just a boardwalk here. Again, we were working with 1.0 items. This is what we got. This was the hair I used to always use before I got the new hair. You know, the new hair is so much better. Oh yeah, the teacups. Sorry, we'll move on. And then this was neighborhood number 2. Again, everyone just kind of got a basic little yard. I don't know what I'm gonna take from this island, to be honest, because everything is just kind of meh. I could do like a city background drop. You should mix the spinning boardwalk and the radioactive board. Oh, I could do that. I forgot about them until then. Oh, I'm sorry, Pumpkin. This I thought was fun. It was like it's a construction, like at one of the houses. Like I did the exact same footprint of the house, like as if the house is being built. Like they're digging the basement. Like it's kind of like this was supposed to be like the new neighborhood. Like all these houses were new and just coming in, and there was a new one being built. I thought that was kind of fun, like a construction zone. And then this was a nature path. We could definitely do a nature path, something like this. That would be easy, like a trail, nature trail kind of thing. Maybe I'll write that down for now because I don't know what else to take from this island because it's pretty. What is this one? This is Snow Bay. I'm gonna put nature trail. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do house construction. I'm not gonna claim that I made it up, but I feel like I had never seen it either. I take very little credit for originality in this game, but I do feel like maybe I made Dolly Parton casserole. I want to know that recipe. Candy, welcome in. How's it going? And then up here's just the campsite. Yeah, and it's very pretty. This was one I honestly was really proud of. I can say that at the time anyway. Had a little bit of everything. What is this? Oh, this is the fancy restaurant with the parking lot. We didn't have cars in the game yet, but I, had parking lot. But yeah. There's another bus stop. Hey, Cosmic Slice, welcome in. How's it going? Thank you for being here. I don't know, my mom told us that. Can't be that fancy, nobody's there. True that. True that. Oh, this is the other thing I actually really liked. I kind of did this boardwalky thing behind the resident services, so it's just kind of a cute little sitting area overlooking the beautiful falls I put there. That area's kind of nice. I do like that. She may have gotten it from Pinterest. Thank you so much, Candy. That is nice. Thank you. It's so funny to me, like how much we got built pre 2.0, right? Like, and we were all proud of them. Grace, welcome in. How's it going? Okay, so the next one in order would be Midnight. Which one is Midnight? Usually I get the island, I name it, and then I have a theme after. Oh, here we got an recipe. You'll need cooked and shredded chicken. A rotisserie chicken works well. A can of cream chicken soup. Sour cream cheddar cheese. Ooh, it's already sounding good. I wonder if it's gonna be rice or noodles though. You probably use other. Cold. We're starting on autumn here. So I'd go for violence. No, I'm sorry to hear that. It's just finally getting warm here. I just started a new island after restarting my nice upscale farm core on. Ooh. Do you have an idea for the new one? What are you thinking? Dolly Parton uses egg noodles. Okay, that would be good. That would be good. Okay, we are going to Midnight. Why can't I remember what island? Oh, Midnight. Oh, this one's gonna be the hardest one to find something to elevate or to figure out what we want to build. I think I had a really nice market. What are the plans today? So we are working on the new island. Your Taylor Swift island. Yes, this is my Taylor Swift island. Kickcore. Kickcore's hard. I'm scared of Kickcore. So we started a new island of Goat, aka the greatest of all time. And we are going through all my old islands because it's going to be a greatest hits island. So I want to pick my favorite builds from all my old islands. So we're just going through now, seeing what we like from all of the old islands, what we want to bring over to the new island to build. Caro and I have a weekly conversation, telephone call even, about Taylor Swift. So that's that reference. We're once again in autumn. You'll notice that I do like autumn the best to decorate in. It's probably my favorite season in Animal Crossing, and maybe IRL. Not the millennials saying goat. Millennials know what goat means. Paris is the one making a Taylor Swift island. That's true. Autumn is the nicest, and yeah, I agree. Autumn is, I think it's just the colors of the trees and everything. So this island is funny because this is my no Nintendo Online island. So I only used what I had. I was not using online for anything. All the money, all the items were only what I got via just playing the game, and I had to play the game. I did time travel to get more items, but I just played the game without online. The no Nintendo Online, I did a whole series of videos on, and they still do somewhat well on my channel, actually, I gotta say. But I do think this is gonna be, I don't know what we're gonna pick for something to do, take from this island. Because it's kind of, like I said, it was hard to do because I had no online. So all you people without Nintendo Online, I feel for you. I think it's easier now because there's more items and there's more way to get items through like HHP and now the hotel. But like back here, we didn't have all that. I did this little like creepy, it was supposed to be creepy. Muffy lived here and she was a witch. So I kind of did this area, but it's not really that good either. Yes, I'm a millennial. As my true love Jen said, I thought maybe at the end of the stream we could do a quick peek in Tamagotchi life so you all can see how you're doing in there. Because there's been some changes. Some things have happened. I don't want to spoil it. Oh my god, I'm not gonna spoil it. You'll have to wait and see. You'll have to hang tight and stick with me through some Animal Crossing. And then we'll get that. Killian, stay tuned. That's a millennial thing to say. Stay tuned. After the break. This I kind of like. So this was like an autumn market. Maybe this is something we could think about bringing to the new island, like a market kind of thing. Fish. This was the fish market. I mean, this is definitely something we could definitely elevate now and make nicer. Bug, welcome in. Okay, everyone remember, maybe market. I mean, farm, I did this cute little farm here too, I think. This was Kiki's farm. Yeah, so Kiki had a cute little pumpkin farm. That was fine. Killian, yes. Captain Hook. And this was Chrissy and Francine's twin yards. So obviously I did all the blue stuff and all the pink stuff. Yeah, I'm cool like that. Oh, this is something I actually really like on this island. I think I did this nice lake. And I mean, this is a nice kind of thing. Easy space filler. I just wanted to see like all the trees in the background and do like a nice kind of lake thing. Pumpkin Farm is classic. Yeah, agreed, Caddy. I may or may not have gotten Tamagotchi life. You love the lake view. Yeah, the lake might be something that we do take from this island. Because I don't know what else to take. I mean, a cemetery. It's funny how many cemeteries we've all built in Animal Crossing just because we had all the items. You try to make your like view like that. Oh my god, it's so funny because like I said, oh well, like it's a simple view, blah, blah, simple build, blah blah blah. But no, it did take me a long time to get the exact view I wanted, right? Like it definitely took me a long time. Teacher calling. Uh-oh. Can I show the map again? Yeah. It almost looks like a heart. I don't even know if I showed the map at all, to be honest. So this this might be the first time. But yeah, this was all done without Nintendo Online, so I'm pretty happy with that. Those like views are fiddly. Yeah, exactly. They really are. You want to get them just perfect. Write it down. Okay. This was Audie's little place here on the beach. Gave her a nice beach place. But yeah, I think this is kind of it for this island. Soccer field, sure, whatever. But I think considering this is a no Nintendo Online island, I was pretty proud of this. Yeah, it's a good question, Bug. How are you liking? I love a good cemetery. Yeah, same. It really depends on the part of the map you put it on or the way the island curves. Yeah, that's true too. That is a good point. How dare you leave me, Jill? You're really liking it so far? Yeah, it's easy to get addicted to it. I at least log in every day, pretty much. I think yesterday was... Nope. I think I did log in yesterday. It was the day before. I had too much going on and I did not log in. It's very charming. Thank you, Carrie. Despite me having 3 stars as well, just told me that my Nook's Cranny is upgrading. Woohoo! All right, next we are going to Winter Bay. This is the Christmas one. So this was, I think, still 1.0, or this might, yeah, I think this is still 1.0. I guess we'll have to double check. I don't know what we're gonna take from a Christmas island to not use. I mean, we could get the idea and just do something. I know I have this area in the back, I think, of this one where it's a whole bunch of like cabins in the woods. So we can kind of, even though it's a Christmas cabins in the wood, we can just kind of do like regular like cabin in the woods kind of feel, right? So maybe we'll do that. So if you missed this series, which I don't blame you, this was a long time ago. This was probably my first or second year. This was probably my first Christmas on YouTube. Heather, thank you so much for 49 months. A member of the E-team. Thank you. Happy YouTube-versary. Thank you, Heather. So this would have been my first Christmas on YouTube, I believe. Sorry, I can't do 2 things at once. I'm a male. And we know that that is just physically impossible. So I need to type in these numbers and then I'll tell you about the island. So this island is Christmas. It was supposed to be based on Hallmark Christmas specials because I love them. I still love them. And what I had done with the video series, because I think this was before I was really streaming. I was just making videos at the time, which is like literally complete opposite to me now. But anyway, I wrote scripts, and at the start of every video, it was like a continuing saga of like a Hallmark movie that I did with the characters and stuff in this town. And I really loved doing it. It was cheesy because it's Hallmark Christmas movie. It was supposed to be cheesy. So there's only like, if you ever want to go back and watch them, there's only like, I think I did 4. It's only like a 4-part thing. But I really enjoyed it. And it was a lot of fun. I'm trying to find something to pull myself away from Pokopia, but it's not happening. I'm kind of on a Pokopia lull right now, and that's why I didn't know what to play today. I was kind of feeling like I just didn't know what to do. So I was like, let's just go to Old Faithful. I mean, it's technically my last week was my 5-year anniversary, but I just threw together a quick Pokopia stream last week, so I didn't really have time to plan. So I thought I wanted to do Animal Crossing for my real 5-year anniversary, right? Because I'm in a Canada crossing. Okay, yeah, so anyways, that's the lore of the island. This is one of my favorite entrances. I know it's so basic, but I love this entrance. I meticulously, believe it or not, this was the first time I meticulously placed all the trees. I got all the trees, except for that one in the end, to be the lighted tree. And I was very happy about that, because you know how it's random whether they have lights or not. I really tried hard with this entrance, and I really like it. Nothing so far pulls me away for Animal Crossing. I mean, I always get pulled back. I always get pulled back to it. It is my favorite game. But I really enjoyed this island. I'm a December baby. I love Christmas. I do not like winter though, but 5 years, thank you. And Bug, thank you so much for saying that. Happy anniversary, YouTube-versary. I mean, skating rink is cute. I don't think we're gonna do a winter island, so it's not really gonna work. And we did the hot cocoa kind of stand here. Paris, thank you so much for that. Happy 5 years. Grateful. I'm grateful for you as well. I appreciate you so much. This path I loved. I think it was a column crossing winter path. It was kind of my first time working with a path with that many pieces. I really enjoyed that. It was, I think we did another kind of like cityscape here, except for winter, obviously, because it's Christmas. And then we kind of had like a winter toy donation, like Toys for Tots kind of thing going on here. I thought that was fun. And another building. What else do we got going on here? This is the museum. I mean, you get a good path or road code, everything looks amazing. So this was kind of like a fancy museum thing. I love the snow on the beach. Wish we had more custom code. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I literally just took a snow code, a snow path, and put it all over the beaches. And like without really decorating the beaches too much, it just looks like they're snowed on. Apparently I didn't put anything on the dogs, so that's embarrassing. But yeah, I think it just kind of, on a winter island, it adds a lot. So yeah. And I'll go to this side. I think probably what I don't know what oh yeah, the cabin area we might take. This was again just like neighborhoods. Houses. I started making yards smaller. I learned that trick. That made more sense. Second, this is like a little cul-de-sac kind of thing. Finding the right path codes almost as long as the decorating, literally though. Like that's literally so true. This one we did on stream. I'll never forget this because I don't remember who came up with the idea, but they're like, turn the snowman around and drop a carrot, so it's like you're mid-decorating. And I thought that was brilliant. And I was like, yeah, that is such a good idea. Where's my holly gone? So I didn't show the map, but the whole Hallmark story was Chris and Holly. Obviously, Chris for Christmas, Holly for Christmas. So that was the whole love, the will they won't they love story Hallmark, if you go back and watch those videos. I'm not going to tell you whether they get together in the end. You misplaced ticket to, oh no, oh no. And then of course this is my Christmas tree farm. You gotta have a Christmas tree farm on a Christmas island. Christmas with Holly, one of my favorites. Love that. You should do more movie-based islands. You know what's funny? Because like this island I had so much fun with. The Hocus Pocus island I had so much fun with. I really have always wanted to do a Buffy the Vampire Slayer island because Buffy is one of my favorite shows of all time. And I started one like just on my own once and I never really went through it, but I just think if it's something I'm really like into, I know that I think I would do well in it. Lauren, thank you so much for 32 months, member of the A team. I appreciate you. Happy anniversary. Thank you. This was the Christmas market. I actually really like this market too. I kind of played around with some different stuff. And okay, so we must have got, this is some 2.0 stuff. So I think 2.0 was mid me making this island. I think half of it is 1.0. Yeah, I think half of it is 1.0 and half of it is 2.0. That's right. Oh, Mean Girls Island would be cool. I have Slumber Island based on the old Hollywood backlots. Ooh, that's cool. But yeah, up here we did kind of Regina. I think like, yeah, I did these like, so I picked all like the wood houses because we couldn't change them back then. Or maybe we could at this point, yeah, if it was 2.0. Anyway, whatever. But it's just like I could do like a 4C log cabin rental area. But I mean, it won't be Christmas, it will just be summer. God knows when we'll finish the island. And yeah, I made it part of my campsite too, that's right. And then I did my house as kind of like a farm with a barn. That's something I do a lot though, because I never know what to do with my house, so I turned it into a farm. We'll probably see this idea again. This is probably something I've done a couple times. This was just nothing. This was a space I didn't know what to do, so I threw up a bunch of I'll never forget that. I just threw a bunch of crap up here because I had the space. So let's ignore that. And then, yeah, then we're back in the neighborhood. Do Christmas in July. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. That might be fun. I could do like a, yeah, Christmas in July area. That's interesting. That is interesting. Or it might even be winter by the time we get finished it. Okay, so I'm gonna write down a tropical Christmas. Yeah, I could do that too. Okay, so this is midnight. Yeah, I was thinking do the market and Christmas in July. Oh no, this is Winter Bay. We did midnight. Midnight, I didn't write down anything on my list. Midnight was the no Nintendo Online island, and I think we said we were gonna do the market. Oh no, the lake. We were gonna do the lake. And then Winter Bay. We are going to do either the cabin rentals or a Christmas in July. I mean, we could do multiple. Like, we're gonna have the space. Christmas in July market. I thought about doing Once Upon a Time Island. Ooh, I do love that show very much. Well, we have Killian on our Tomodachi Life from Once Upon a Time. All right, where are we going next? Next, after Winter Bay came, well, Fire Cove, which was my island that I always reset, but we can only go to the last version I ever had, which was my Elegant Core Island. This one I really liked. This is when my channel really took off, but it was also like 2.0, so a lot more people were watching. But it's still my #1 video on my channel is from this island coming up, and I have like 65,000 views on it, which is for a little baby channel like me is unreal. So I'm very proud of that, and it's not even like a great, I hate to say that, but it's not like a amazing, I don't think it's an amazing anything build, but like it just was like right time, right thumbnail. I still love that thumbnail. Thumbnails like play a huge part into videos, obviously. Like think about you watching YouTube, like a thumbnail is going to get you to click more, right? So I think it was the right thumbnail. It was the right time. People, when we got 2.0, you have to remember, when we first got 2.0, everyone was very overwhelmed of what to do with it. So a lot of people were playing HHP online. You'd see a lot of HHP videos because people didn't really know, because there's so many new items all of a sudden. So I just happened to like, because I was in the middle of building my island at the time, this island, Fire Cove, and I happened to just, we got all the vegetables, so I made up what we would now consider a very basic build, a community garden in my Elegant Core Island, and that's all the video is. But I used pretty much exclusively 2.0 items, which at the time people weren't building with them like right away. It was just, like I said, it was the timing, because people were like overwhelmed with what to do with them all. So it was just, like I said, right time, right place, right thumbnail. But anyways, yeah, it's still making me money, so thank you. Thank you, video. I was looking for Tikaton and I teleported to where she was, and it was literally 2 feet away from me. Oh no, bug. Oh no. Still in love with Pedro. Who isn't? Paying for that yacht, private island, all that good stuff. It's paying for all that. Also, my thumbnail today, for the record, it's not AI, it's a filter. It's my pictures, which is a filter on it. I don't, whether a filter is AI or not, maybe I'm ignorant to that, but I don't agree with like people making AI thumbnails. So just want to clarify, it's just a Canva filter, which maybe is the same as AI, and maybe I'm stupid, but I just, for the record, it's not AI. It's a Canva filter. You guys can have Pedro as long as I'm Jensen. Okay, so this was my elegant core island. I famously hate pink, and look what I made. I made a white and pink island. So this is Fire Cove. This was my, yeah, I don't know why filter saying it. Okay, that's why I didn't think. I just like, I'm always paranoid that because I don't want people to think I'm using AI. But in Canva, there's this filter called Scrapbook, so it makes everything look like a felty scrapbook, and it's really cute. They can be. Well, yeah, I don't know. That's what, I'm just saying I don't know. I just wanted to be very transparent. It was just called Scrapbook, so I don't know. You hate pink? Oh, you would hate most of my islands. Yeah, April. Yeah, I don't know why my images are being marked as AI on Twitter when I post them. I do the same, use Canva filters. Okay, so maybe they are AI then, the filters. I don't know. Anyway, so this is Pink Haters represent. I'm assuming you're meaning like filters like just overlay and change. Well, it just said it's like a, I don't know. I'll show you after, and you can tell me. And I won't do it again if it's AI, I swear. Regardless, I want it to be transparent. I don't agree on like typing a bunch of words into like ChatGPT and say, create me this picture. That to me is like AI, but if like a filter, like they're my own pictures just with a filter on them, if that's AI, then fair enough. No, look at the thumbnail. The thumbnail. Do you? Oh yeah, I have used all that before. I think it is AI, but fine, you didn't know. Just my guess. You know what? Now after stream, I'm gonna do some research and I'll remove it. Anyway, so this was my entrance. Like I said, this is technically Elegant Core. Pink, which I famously hate, and all I tried to do with it is kind of make it very symmetrical, very wide streets. But Instagram has this filter for years. Yeah, I thought so too. I thought filter. Quick research said yes to. This is my little park. I actually really like this park. It's very pretty. Remember, it's like supposed to be pretty pink, elegant core-y. And then what's down here? This is my spa. I did like a spa on the beach. So there's little like cabanas and like spa area. The Google A-bot told me that Canva has exclusive AI filters. Pretty in pink. Sakura Park is very stuck. Thank you. Yeah, I do like that park. This is one of my, and I really liked this path too. I know. Who would have thought I would have made a pink island? Like, literally. This is like a boutique I made. Actually, I have a whole speed build on it. Not that it's really that much to it, but regardless. You know, we used to make speed builds for every single build back in the day. This was my secondary character. She had a B&B. What is this place? Oh, this is just a little park, little pond park. This is a ice cream truck. That might be something to think about redoing. It's a cute little ice cream cafe boardwalk moment. I mean, to me, this island, because like I said, it was kind of like quote unquote my big break. I think I have to do the community garden. And I am living in a material world because I am a material girl. Yeah, so it's just my neighborhood, you know, cute. Every yard had a little different thing. And this was neighborhood number 2 up here. This was, yeah, I liked this one because I kind of did. Oh, got naked people up there. Forgot about that. And then the other 4 houses. This is, yeah, I made them all look the same, except for I think I changed the doors on each to give them a different door. But I made all the houses look the same. Danny's the next kid. This was one of my favorite things too. I did this garden center and I really liked the way it turned out. I thought it was kind of cute. That might be something to think about as well. And this was the observatory. I actually really like this. See, this island did have a lot of good builds. This is actually one of my favorite builds. I think this is more impressive than the community garden. But like I said, the community garden was my big video. But I really liked this because you can actually go up on it and like record your findings and go look at the stars. I thought that was kind of cool. Like a star chart up there and whatnot. So this was kind of thing, you know, that was kind of, I like that it's not just like a facade of the building, like you can actually go up into it. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then the infamous community garden. So this is what my controversial thumbnail today is made of, from a photo of this. And love the observatory, thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that. And again, it was just like a community garden. There's literally nothing special to this build, but like I said, for some reason it was the one that blew up my channel and I really like it. Like, first thing you're caught up with the community garden, yeah. You and a lot of people. And this was the B&B, so this is where that other, I don't even remember her name. Oh, her name is just In. Her name is In. Wow, that was mean that I just called her In. And then the museum, I used back, you know, we only had 4 stairs. Oh, no, sorry, we had 8, but then I think I would have gotten 10 because this was already 2.2 at the end. 2.0 at the end. So I used 4 inclines just to make my museum look more fancy and go up to the museum. Yes, I do need to hydrate. Give me 1 second. And then this was actually my birthday stream. We did this area together on stream to kind of create this like birthday party. And I wanted to make it look kind of fancy and chic because like that's the contrast to all the white. It's like the black, but then I tied in the pink so that we did like the pink floor lights. I think I have a drink. And what else do we got going on here? Down here, that's the garden center. Then it's just, I think, yeah, Nook's Cranny. Then Able Sisters, nothing too exciting. Another cemetery. It's not a Canada Crossing town without a cemetery, apparently. Take that how you will. Cemetery. So this is like my elegant cemetery versus that other one that was more like fall and spooky. This is my spring and elegant cemetery. And then, oh, this is another build I really like on this island. See, I really liked this. I was really proud of this island. This was my yacht club. This is another well-performing video for me too. is my yacht club. And like kind of like all like the whole island is supposed to be kind of bougie and fancy and expensive looking. That's kind of the whole idea of it. So gotta keep the soil rich. Yacht club. But yeah, so that is Fire Cove. I'm gonna write down, what am I gonna write down for Fire Cove? I think I'm okay, Fire Cove. What do we think? What do we like best from that island? Part of me wants to do the observatory again. I'm gonna write that down, observatory. I do like the yacht club though as well. So I'm gonna write the yacht club. Observatory, yeah, I think that's probably what we'll go with. I'll write, like I said, I'll write down the yacht club as well. Like I said, because we can have more than one. All right, on to the next. It's funny, like I was saying, like I'm going to these islands, I have them written down, and like the names usually mean very little to me because they're not really named about what the theme of the island is. So like the next one is New Cove. We're going from Fire Cove to New Cove. I think New Cove is my forest core island if I'm thinking in order. Like I wrote them down in order, so I think this is my forest core. Get up there before someone comes to visit. Hey, remember when Slumber Islands everyone was excited about Slumber Islands? Like even Caro started playing Animal Crossing again. Knock knock, it's me, Maple, right? New Cove. Search my dream address. 4 9 8 8 3 3 2 2 5 8 and a 3. So I'm pretty sure this is my forest core. I spent a lot of time naming my islands. My new one is called Evan Ishen. Sorry, is a medieval word for vanishing because I restart them all the time. Love that. That's why I name mine all kind of basic names, because they could turn into anything. So they really all have basic names that mean, like I said, mean nothing. I think after New Cove, so these last 4 that we're doing, it's kind of interesting because my video where I went back and watched, visited all my islands, these last 4, like, so New Cove, Palmdale, Kandana, and Turtle Bay, I didn't watch in the video. Well, Turtle Bay wasn't done yet. But I felt the others were too new, so I actually haven't been to this one probably since I finished it. Yeah, this is my forest car. My forest car. This is gonna be fun because I don't remember this one at all, because like I said, I haven't been back here. So that will be interesting. Don't even know where to go. I don't even remember where the entrance was. Oh, I do kind of remember this now. Bunny lived here. I had this is another lake. I did another lake. I mean, we all repeat ideas. Let's not pretend we don't. This one I think was a bit smaller. Hey Drift, what's up? This was, yeah, another kind of lake I did. Drift was here. Yes, that's right. Drift had his little area here around the lake. I think they were both frogs that lived there. I don't remember this island. I mean, I remember it, but I don't. My mushroom forest. I really did like my mushroom forest. Hey, Molly. I thought this was really cool. I liked just going with the red-white theme throughout of it. So I thought this was kind of fun. This was a cool path. I think my house is here. Hey, girl. This was from a collab video. We all picked our favorite 2.0 items and we all had to put them in a build. So I think I did this whole area with it. This is my house again. Farm area by my house again. And I'm right off the mushroom forest here. Then we got this path up here. Second time I've used this path, you'll remember. And right here, this building, this Nooks Cranny area, is the first time I think Pumpkin was in my stream. I'll never forget it. So I was like, oh my god, Clumsy Pumpkin's in my stream. And I think, was it this? I put the pumpkin up here in honor of her or something. I remember that she was there and I was like, oh my god, Clumsy Pumpkin. She's such a big streamer. She's in my stream. I'm so happy. And then we became besties ever since. Yeah. So we were building this area when she was here. Yeah. Oh yeah, the storage unit. That's right. Because she didn't know you could put something on the storage unit. That's right. And I was like, yeah, you can put something on top of it. I don't know where it is now. You remember that? Yeah, we were doing this build. I remember that. But yeah, so that was this island. That was my forest square island. And this was my, look at us now. I know. This I actually like. I did this kind of like mining place. This might be something to try somewhere else and make it a little bit better. Little great memory. I know. It was actually because like we were in a Discord group together. Our first interaction was in a Discord group, like with a bunch of Animal Crossing creators. And I had forgot to end my stream once. I think she was messaging me. And I think that was our first interaction, right? But like this was the first time we talked in stream anyway. But yeah. And then another cemetery, of course. This one with an open grave. I think is this Muffy's house again? No, I think this was Pietro and I changed his house. You put some gnomes with yours? Nice. I remember it was just a black screen. So I GM'd you like, oh, you've been streaming black screen for 8 hours. Yeah, and I got a bunch of views from that too. That was funny. Little kitchen area. This island's pretty cute. I like this island. I think that was Eric. I think Eric and Bo maybe lived up here. I don't really remember. But I like all this. This is nice. Ooh, did some beach stuff even. Who am I doing all this beach stuff even? Daddy loves graveyards, apparently. This is very cute thinking. That's why I should have made our Mies bond over yes! Yes, you should have. I think this is just a little, yeah, I did a little market. I don't know. It's fine. And then bridge. Little sitting area. This is very Emma coded. I'm sure she had some help. She would help me design on stream. Dobie. I think this was the first time I ever had Dobie, and I fell in love with Dobie. And what's up here? A little beach movie, beach night. It's kind of fun. And this is my entrance, okay. Excuse me, Dobie, what? What about him? Dobie. Can we put Muffy, Bo, and Eric on Danny's favorites list? Oh my god, you're knowing. What's up here? What is wrong with the way No, Dobby's the house elf from Harry Potter. Dobie is the villager from Animal Crossing. It's spelled D-O-B-I-E. Dobie. There's only one B. I mean, sure, would definitely have to be on my favorite. But what are you on about? Yeah, Dobie is the Animal Crossing villager. Dobby is the house elf from Harry Potter. It sounds weird. And Hamlet is by arch enemy. Yeah, well, Hamlet, yes. Okay, did we pick anything from this island we want to move over? What did you guys like? I'm thinking we could try the mushroom forest because I feel like that could go anywhere, and I do really like it. But I also liked that that mining area up there. Like it was all just like the mine carts and stuff, or the mines. Yeah, I'll write both down. Let me write both down and see what we get to. So this is New Cove. New Cove. We have the Mush Forest. And mines. Okay. All right, next. Where are we going next? Okay, Palmdale. Palmdale, I think, is the only one that... Well, Winter Bay was a winter island, so that's fine. Palmdale is my tropical island, so it's appropriately named, at least. Okay. I want to sleep. I feel like Loma's never gonna talk to me again because I don't say Dobie. Loma, have you always said Dobie? You've never... No. Wait, you've always said Dobby, not Dobie? I'm sorry, I'm pulling my clothes. That's fine. Okay, Dream Address. We are going to Palmdale. I thought you were telling us to calm down. You need to calm down. We're gonna talk. My weekly call with Caro. We're gonna talk about we need to calm down. All right. That is correct. Oops. Lost my chat again. Okay, open your eyes. So this was my tropical island. So this island, this island was very, very, very loosely inspired by the television series Lost. Whereas it is split into two sections. So this section was meant to be kind of like they had crash land many, I think at this point many years ago, at another graveyard, because I guess the crash, some people didn't make it. Here's my SOS. So they tried to make a society here, like doing the best they can with what they've got, like building all things. I tried to use stuff like potentially could build in nature, or, you know, stuff from the plane or whatever. That was kind of the whole thought process of this island. And then, like I said, it's split into two. So the one, you can kind of see the line in the middle of the island there. And the other side of the island is supposed to be like the others, if you watched Lost. So, like, it's all developed and like they live there. Yeah. So that's kind of the theme of this island. I really did like this island. Tropical is not always something that comes natural for me, probably being a Canadian. Not a lot of tropics here. I got so confused by the story. Like, yeah, Lost is very confusing. But yeah, anyway, so this was kind of like another, yeah, that's true. That is true. That was another one I forgot about, Grace, you're right. To me, it's like this is like their meeting area when they're discussing on what to do. I think I have some houses on the beach up here. Or maybe a house. Oh no, there's two. So yeah, just kind of some beach huts. I watched season 1. I couldn't be arsed to watch the other seasons because they took too long to come out. Oh Lord. What is up here? Oh yeah, we got all this. Got a nice little fishing area. And then this is, I think, you know, they had to grow all their own food because it's all they could do. So they had this and like a little community eating area after they grew their food. Grew their food? Yeah, sure. I mean, resident service doesn't make sense here, but whatever, you gotta have it right. And this is just more like, this was the idea of like they were sleeping here, like trying to make by in all these tents and stuff. Okay, hello. What are we doing? So we are revisiting my past islands to figure out builds that we want to bring onto my new GOAT, greatest of all time island. So this one, I don't know which specific area I like the best. Ooh, them all. Yes, every build. I'm gonna move every build to the new island. I love the theme of this island and the lore. Thank you. I did like this island. This is kind of like their meeting place or whatever. Then this is all back here, whatever, like laundry. And again, these people are just trying to make by. So I kind of made it so like you couldn't necessarily easily get to the other section if you didn't know where to go. Because like when you look at the map, it's like that line down the middle. Right, I would add some effigies and body pits, but that's me. Yes, you would. But so you have to go back behind this house here, and then you can walk around, and that's how you get to the other side of the island. Right? Fun. I think this is my house. Yes, my house was here. And blood, yeah, lots of blood. This is my house. Gotta have blood. So it's kind of like hidden behind all this nature, and then all of a sudden we're gonna walk into this construction. They've got equipment, they've got machines, and like the other people are living like they don't know all of this is over here because they've got roads. Like They got Margie. Like, they're thriving over here, and the other people are just trying to. I gave you the great bright room in Tamagotchi life. That's perfect. So yeah, this was fun to do. I really liked making this island. Apparently, like using the naked statue a lot. Yeah, so this side is going to be all kind of more just city-ish kind of building. I like this concept, thank you, but not the execution. I got it. I got it. What do you say? Huh? Ignore the bait. Wait, the what? I don't know. That was probably an inside joke from a stream, and I don't remember it. I don't remember it. The Bart? I was thinking bait, but I don't get the reference. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. So yeah, it's got a neighborhood with all the houses here, like a road. Data E. Hi Stacy, how are you? How you doing? And then, oh, you know I love a boardwalk that's all kind of sketchy. Maybe we'll do sketchy boardwalk. We'll do sketchy boardwalk from this island because I don't know what else to pick. Palmdale, sketchy boardwalk. I mean, we saw sketchy boardwalk in the previous island, but that's fine. Palmdale. Sketchy boardwalk. Just because I like making sketchy boardwalks. You love that road code? Yeah, I love this road code too. I could not tell you whose it is, but it is a nice one. It actually is a really nice one. I wonder if this is one of Lauren's. Maybe not. It's probably Colin. When in doubt, it's probably Colin Crossing. But I don't know how you drive your car around here to get the gas. That's really not going to work out very well. Anyway, oh yeah, the florist. I think I've already walked in here, but it was kind of supposed to be like a florist kind of thing. But what's back here? Just randomness. Okay, well that's Palmdale. Kind of random. Maybe construction zone though too. I really like this. Maybe I'll write down construction zone because that's kind of fun. Construction zone. The secret part where your house is hidden. Ooh, that's fun too. I do like that. It's a good idea. I'm actually missing an island. Maybe did I never finish it? No, I did finish it. Why can't I remember what the hell that island was? There's an island in between this one and the next one. But why can't I remember? I don't have that dream address. It was the one, I know probably the rest of you aren't going to remember, but it was kind of like city townish as well. And it was like, remember I had this whole area at the back that was kind of like slummy, and I remember because I used Lauren's concrete cove, and it was like really, I really liked that island too. What the heck was that island? Where's my channel? Sorry, just give me 1 second. Let me find this, because now that's gonna drive me crazy. View your channel. Videos. I also didn't put my 1.0 island. I have a lot more islands than I think I do. Overgrown forest. Am I losing my mind? Did I really do that island? It was just in my head. Maybe I just never did a tour video of it. It's usually something I'm pretty good at doing, the tour videos, although I haven't done a tour video of the last island yet. Anyways, okay, I'll worry about that later. I'm not gonna hold you guys up. Mandela Effect Island, maybe. No, Hocus Pocus is actually next. Hocus Pocus Island is next. That might be my, I feel like that might be my favorite island I've ever done. I think it's the Hocus Pocus Island. I don't know that for a fact, like if I'm gonna feel that. But I really liked the last one too. I really like Turtle Bay, the resort island. But it's just because they're fresh. I don't know. But a lot of these have been better than I remember them. I mean, some of them have not been good. But I feel like Hocus Pocus, I really liked every area of it. Like there's no area that I'm like, oh, I really phoned that area in. I feel like I really worked hard on like every single area of the Hocus Pocus Island. So... I guess maybe that island I'm thinking of I never finished. It's very possible. So I just like never saved it, but I could have sworn I did. But anyways. So we're going to Candana, which is stupidly named because we didn't know what we were going to do with it. And then we decided to do Hocus Pocus Island, and the name is definitely not suiting it. But hey, branding, it's it was a popular series for me as well. So at least the name is branded on my channel and my real name. So that's good. It's all about branding. Right, I've only finished like 5 islands, so I don't know if I saw a lot of these. Yes, we are going in order. Sorry, I don't know if I read all that. We are going in order. We went from oldest to newest. So yeah, right now we're got 2 left according to my list. But like I said, I think there's a missing one somewhere, but that's fine. We're going to Hocus Pocus, and then lastly we'll just do Turtle Bay quickly because I feel like that's all pretty recent that we all remember it. Okay, Hocus Pocus. We're at Hocus Pocus. It's like I said, this is one of my favorites. I love it. We know I love an autumn island. How many of these have been autumn so far? Like a good number of them. I love doing a neighborhood, basic as that might be. I love doing a neighborhood. I totally missed the entrance. Sorry, Tasha. Really? Really, girl? Thanks. Yeah, you go. No, it's fine. You go. It's fine. So this is Hocus, I mean, it's Candana, but it is Hocus Pocus. I'm supposed to be dressed as Billy. If you've seen the movie, then you know. Most of the villagers are fine. Boyd is very random, does not fit it at all, but maybe Boyd was going to be Billy or something at one point. I don't remember. But anyway, it's fine. So the first part is all like the town, like the little town that they live, wherever. I guess it's Salem. Obviously, I know it's Salem. But anyway, so it's just, I think I have all 8 houses. Well, I mean, I know there's 10, but I have 8 in this like little neighborhood. Cute. And each yard I painstakingly made look different. And I thought I really liked this neighborhood. Like each has something going on. Like he's a mechanic fixing a car. She's got her little pool thing. He's got a flower garden. They've got a little sitting kind of area, gazebo kind of thing. So like I did feel like I kind of worked hard. I was trying to do the lighthouse with the rocks. It never turned out right, but it's fine. I remember before Hocus Pocus you do the Spring Island. Yes, The spring island, I also remember, and I think I was only like a third of the way through the spring island, and I remember doing the wedding area. That one I knew I didn't finish. I did save a dream address for it though, in all fairness, but I'd have to go look that up. But there's another island I did, and it's really gonna bug me. But anyways, I'll find it out, and maybe next week we can quickly, if I do have a dream address for it, unless I'm crazy. That's a rhetorical question. But anyway. Yeah, the spring one, I knew the spring one I didn't finish. Spring, I think I've realized that spring is just not my season. It's just not for me. I do know the beaches I went very basic, but because it was fall, I don't really feel bad about that. But then we have, this is my house. Oh, shocking. Oh no, this isn't my house. This I think is Aaron. No, who's here? Bo. Bo is here, and he has the pumpkin patch, which I thought was really cute. I always think I like Eric more than Bo, but I think I've had Bo almost as much as Eric, if not more. So maybe I like Bo better. Is that possible? Anyways, we got all this going on the beach. Just some like weird kind of creepy huts on the beach kind of thing. I had a lot of short docks too, I've noticed. Interesting. Sherb was there before Eric. That's right. That's right. We did move Sherb out because Sherb did not fit the hocus pocus aesthetic. You're right. And then up here we did so like there's the pumpkins where they grow them, and then here we do where they sell them. This is kind of just where you sell like stacks of pumpkins and sell them. I ship boat Eric, don't question it. I'm here for that. I did a spring island called Spring View. I was super proud of the island. It was one that I every intention went on deleting, but it got decorating and I couldn't stop. Next thing I knew, it just died. I love that. This was like this island was like that for me. I could not stop decorating this island. I was so invested in it. I think it was one of the fastest, at least especially in recent years, that I got an island done. And I love it. I love how it turned out. I love, I'm pretty proud of it. And it was so fast. It just came together so fast. I think I was just so into it. And this is kind of like the autumn carnival, and we've got the Sanderson cutouts. Love that. And like the little refreshment stands. And yeah, no, I just think this island, what do you say? I don't remember. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus. Yeah, love that. Iconic. Iconic. And then, surprise, surprise, another graveyard. But I mean, in all fairness, this is hocus pocus, so you need a graveyard. This is probably the best one of the graveyards that I've done. I love this stone path. One of you guys found this for me. I don't remember who, but I loved it. And then I think I ended up just doing the museum up here to be more like the mausoleum kind of thing as part of the graveyard, because I didn't know what else to do with it. And to me, it kind of works. Like, so that just was good. It was good. It was fine. But yeah, I do like this graveyard. I guess graveyard might be what I'm going to write down for this island, because we have seen so many, because apparently I'm obsessed with graveyards. Candana. I'm going to write graveyard for now for Candana. Because I feel like we're going to have to do one, because I think almost every island has had one so far. So unless we see something else before we finish. Then we have this kind of overgrown soccer field here. The high school. I do really like the high school too. I think it's kind of turned out pretty good. And then we have my house, which is, no, this is not my house. This is Lucky's house. Again, just like a creepy yard. The sunken campsite, I do like the sunken campsite too. That's a good shout. And then this is the Sanderson's house. Love the fall vibes. I know. I feel like also viewing all these islands, like I mostly decorate in fall, so I almost feel like the island's got to be a fall island because that just seems to be what we do. That's what we do best on Canada Crossing. And then yeah, the sunken campsite. I do really like this too because like it literally is just sunken. Like you can't get out any other way. It's just like sunken in there, and I think it's so cozy. I'm a fall guy. I'm gonna write sunken campsite too because I do really like that. And then we go back up. I guess that is it. I think that is it, right? But yeah, no, I am super proud of this island. I really like it. How many items have I already written down? So we have one more island to visit. So Red Falls, I said the vineyard and the Brewster's Cafe. Snow Bay, we got the nature trail. Midnight, we got the lake. Winter Bay, we got the cabin rentals, and or Christmas in July, or both. Fire Cove, we got the observatory and the yacht club. New Cove, we got the Mush Forest and the mines. Palmdale, we have the sketchy boardwalk or the construction site. And then now from Candana, we have the graveyard and the sunken campsite. We don't have, you know what I'm like, all the buildings, we didn't come up with like any of like, oh my god, I really love that museum build, or really I love that Nooks Cranny build. I do have like the other islands that I don't have dream addresses for because they were like, because I kept flattening. So I'll look at those quickly myself at some point before we start building, because I did the Swamp Core Island, which is also another one of my favorite islands. And I know in front of Nooks Cranny, I did it's called like a trading post, and I did like all like little like trading posts, like people put their items and they could trade and blah blah blah. So I thought that might be a cool idea to revisit because I really liked that one. I don't remember. I did the Four Seasons Island. So like my island was literally split into quarters, and every quarter had a different season, like fall, winter, spring, summer. I don't know why I had to name the seasons, like y'all don't know what the seasons are. But anywho, that was another version of Fire Cove. And I think I'm missing a version of Fire Cove as well. Okay. But anyways, the last dream address we're going to visit is the one, of course, we just finished, a couple months ago? Is Turtle Bay. Another island that I'm pretty proud of, and I feel like there was no, like, build or space I just kind of threw in. I feel like every kind of part of the island had a purpose. I was going to do a Four Seasons Island, but then I decided to just make the island look nice without a theme. Oh, that's the best way to do it. The best way to do it, Candy. You know what else I have to do is play some Dreamlight Valley, because I'm so behind. Okay. So again, this should all be pretty fresh to most of you. So Turtle Bay is my resort island. It was inspired by 3.0 because we were getting the hotel. So I'm just jumping on something, which is rude. Anyway. So it's inspired by the hotel we were getting and eventually did get. So it's very blue and white themed, but tropical resort. I do like this entrance, but meh. The cafe is cute, but I don't know if that's something I really want to reproduce. I don't really like any of this area. I know I say that every time we tour it, but I don't really like the shopping district here. So we're gonna pretend it doesn't exist. I do like the volleyball courts. They're kind of fun. I was a bit behind, but want to say it's allergy season and maybe we do need seasons explained tonight. Fair enough. That is very true. That is true. If you suffer from allergies, I apologize. It's the worst. We got the volleyball court. I do think that's fun. I do like the pool area too. I would definitely be down to do another pool area. But not, the problem is like we end up making it a fall island. I mean, you could have a pool in the fall, I guess. And then we had the spa with all the different spa related rooms. I did like how that turned out. And then the beach cabanas up here. Oh, the one with the bar. Yeah, that one's good too. I do like the beach cabanas. That's fun. Because that's where I ended up putting, yeah. Oh, and I forgot to load an amiibo in here when I did the DA. Wah. I haven't done a wah in a long time. But yeah, wah. I should have loaded an amiibo in. My bad. Pool area could definitely be a contender. And then this was just all the cabanas. Oh, the tiki bar back there is fun too. I like that. All the cabanas. Fun. Good times. Lovely resort. And then this was the children's play pit area. That's fun. Funny how you only went when I'm around. Maybe that was it. Maybe that's it. You weren't here to trigger my wah. And that was my house, which was the secondary hotel. And then pool area number 2. Excuse me, Julian. And then the club, the Turtle Bay Club. Love that. We could do a club. And then we have the buffet restaurant. Yum yums. You and I both say wow, Tamagotchi Life. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh yeah, when we're done touring this last one, we'll quickly the last little bit catch up on the Tamagotchi Life. See how everyone's doing. Are you turtly enough for the Turtle Club? No, you're not. Yeah, so that's what are we feeling for this island? What are we taking from the island? I want to go to the hotel. Wow, rude. I guess either the club. To me, oh, I forgot the whole back section too. I always forget about that section. It was kind of like the same as the Lost inspired island, where I was making a social commentary because I like to make social commentaries. But it was like a secret way, and like it was kind of like these were the natives of the land that the hotel people have, you know, came over and taken over their land, and now these two people. So basically, Clay and June, I think, live back here, and they are like. You know, this was their land and the hotel people came and took over. But yeah, it's their little shrine. But yeah, that's kind of, and this part I really liked in the island too. I don't know. I don't always need to make a social commentary, do I? But apparently I do, more often than I think I do. But yeah, that's basically Turtle Bay. I think from this one I want to probably the pool. I'll write down the pool and the club, I think. It's hard because like this is such a specifically themed island that I don't know what is really going to translate to somewhere like else randomly, you know? but I'm thinking I'm gonna write down the pool for now. Let's write down pool, Turtle Bay pool. Turtle Bay. I still need to find that mysterious island that disappeared, but I don't. That's really like on my mind because it's so weird. I can't remember it. It could do a hotel. That's true because my house in this one was like a secondary hotel to the main hotel that's on the pier. So we could do something like that as well. Okay, so we did all our touring. I did lose an island. I literally lost an island. I either just never finished it, and then but in my head I feel like every part of it is finished, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look at some streams, I guess. But I'm also trying to remember when that was because I have no sense of time. No sense of time. Look at the that's probably where it is. It's probably under the bed. It's probably under the bed. I already took my money this morning because I'm that obsessed. I've already logged in. All right. That's lovely. Okay, let's see. How is everybody doing? There's 5 people. There's Jill. Hi, Jill. There's Pedro Pascal. He's looking up in the sky. I would love to know how you lost a whole entire island. I would too, and I'm almost worried that I'm making it up and it doesn't exist. But I really remember it. There's Pumpkin. Pumpkin's painting. Oh yeah, I gifted Pumpkin an easel. Pumpkin, your painting's not... I don't know what to tell you. It's not great. Are you trying to paint the ocean?
Lovely contrast between the sky and the ocean.
Okay. This is an interesting outfit you've got going on. I like it though. You're literally painting a door right now. There you go. That's true. You do paint a lot. Like, I mean, walls, but...
Welcome.
I always just buy whatever's in the market. I don't even look.
Be sure to stop
You want
by
an
again
easel?
tonight.
Okay. Okay, who needs me? Let's see. Who do we want updates on? The Rock. All the boys want stuff. Ugh. Riley is Heather and Wee Betty's kid. They had a kid named Riley. That's new information. Oh, Emu. Emma always needs something. She's so needy. Oh yeah, they had a kid. They had a kid.
How do you do, the one? I'm hungry.
You're hungry. Have some sweet and sour pork. I do like sweet and sour pork, actually.
Yum.
I think it means you're happy right now. Oh, she liked the sweet and sour pork. That's good. Nice. Okay. Paris, let's look at you because there was some drama. I believe Nauman told
The one.
you that he loved you and you turned him down. So he was depressed for a few days.
When the Rock and I talk, time just flies right by.
Oh, I guess you like the Rock. That's good. Okay, maybe did that already happen then? It wasn't again then. I'm trying to just remember when things happened. Let's go check out Ayumu. By the way, I'm obsessed with April's little outfit here. It's so cute.
My room could use a new vibe.
No, I like your room, April. It suits you. It's fine. It looks great as is.
You really think so?
Yes.
Well, if you insist.
I do insist. Okay, Jensen. Where's Jensen? There's Jensen. He is in love with somebody.
Sup?
Okay, he's in love with you, Paris, but you're not like super in love with him.
It's so awkward when
That's a rude outfit for a
walking
move for
almost
sure,
the
right?
same
That's what I thought.
speed as me. Do I speed up? Slow down? Act?
That's weird, Jensen. That's a weird thing to say. Okay, let me try to drag him over to you, Paris, and let's see.
What?
Let's see if we can get something going here. Where are you? Are you in your house? Where's your house? Oh, you're there. You're not home. No worries. Hey, Bear. There's not me. There's Paris.
What's good, Miss Paris?
Hey, Jensen.
There you go. There you go. So you just want to be friends. They're whispering about Prince William's dark side. Oh my.
My love Bondi favorite tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I never do. I don't know why I never think about that. You're right. I did know that. I think like the first day that I never do it. But thank you for that reminder. That's so much better. Oh yeah, Jonathan and I are in love, by the way. We're in love. I mean, I'm not mad about it.
Sigh.
I missed the chance. I said the last few minutes we would just catch up on everybody on. Oh, Emily's my number one right now. With what happened there. Give me Pedro. Yes, anyways, we're sweethearts. Jonathan Bailey and I are sweethearts. Okay, why are you sad? What's wrong? Whoa.
Jonathan and I were chatting, and, well, I guess
Jonathan Bailey made you sad? How dare he? Have you done much in Pokopia late? No, I was saying that. I almost wanted to stream Pokopia, but I would rather do it when I could get a bunch of you together and we could start a Cloud Island together. And that's kind of like the next thing I want to try. Will food make you feel better? But I wasn't organized this week to do that. Maybe next weekend.
Yum.
Who's on the seesaw? Oh my god, Cloud Island, yes!
I feel like a heavy weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
You don't let Jonathan Bailey do bad things. Who was on the seesaw? I missed who it was, sorry. But yeah, they seesaw alone. Oh, I think it's Heather. Heather, this is your child. Come take care of Riley.
Cute.
They're not getting along! Heather, that's your baby!
Oh, Mom.
Hey, Riley. Devil.
Hey, Mom! Hey, Riley! Riley's not gonna go. Heather cherishes Riley, but Riley's like, meh.
You're a shibble doom dam. Smell that and dingle ringle. Yeah. Jam and grab a back neck. You're dingle methanol. Nah, give me on a titty.
This is the girl powerhouse, because all the girls live there. Oh, Emily and Pedro are talking. Well, I didn't want kids, to be honest, that's fair. Oh. Jill and Loma are talking as well. Everyone just sits, I have all these, it's like Animal Crossing. You put all these benches everywhere, and everyone sits on the road. So this is Loma and Jill. Oh, Mr. Blobby. Yeah, somebody was in love with Mr. Blobby. People should know better than that, Stacey. Oh no, Emma Okay, so Mr. Blobby isn't in love with anybody, but somebody's in love with Mr. Blobby. Who's your bestie? Where's Lauren?
Something on your mind?
Well, you and Nikki are still in love. Emma's great friends. Michael B. Jordan and you are good friends. Nikki is your love. Yes, you and Nikki are. You're the island's hot new couple. Well, not new anymore. You guys have been sweethearts for a while. What's Carol on? Carol, what's wrong?
Do you have a moment?
You're gonna want me to buy something.
I would just love it if there were a pinwheel right here.
Here you go. Just take it. They always do this, and then I end up moving them somewhere else or taking them out. But it makes them happy. You know, you gotta make them
That's
happy.
so satisfying. Thank you. I love living on Candana.
I'm glad you do, Carol. I'm glad you do. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. I mean, it's hard. What is?
Hey, the one. I don't usually get
Oh
mad
no!
like this, but my talk with Jensen really upset me.
Oh no, Paris. Jensen's upsetting you. We'll have to give you something. Let's give you some cheesecake to cheer you up. That cheers me up.
Yum.
Ever since when I asked for a vending machine right in the stairs where there's I hate that. Rub her head, that cheers them up too. Oh yeah, that's true, I can rub their head.
From my shoulders.
Not setting door, what did I I don't know. But I love him. Betty's showering. Okay, in her clothes. That sounds like our Betty. Everyone's out at the park today. That's nice. Oh, there's a big group chat here. Loma, Jill, Pumpkin, and Nami. Oh, that's fun. Bye, Jill. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I gotta go anyway. I'm probably gonna wrap things up. I gotta we're having my mom over for dinner tonight for Mother's Day because Monday she's having eye surgery, so she didn't want to do anything tomorrow. So anyway, that's probably it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. For the moms, hope you have a great Mother's Day. For those with mothers, hope you celebrate your mama. I know it's not Mother's Day in the UK, but yeah, eye surgery. Well, it was originally cataract surgery, and then they found out she had too much pressure behind her head, so she's getting like stents in her eyeballs, plus the cataract surgery. It's a lot. So they're doing one eye. Hope she enjoys her new laser eye. Can you imagine? Yeah. Lobotomy. I'll tell her you said that, Heather. Be like, my friend Heather thinks you're having a lobotomy. Thanks, Brenda. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. Honestly, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for all the great ideas and the walk down memory lane. Thank you for the last 5 years. It's been a blast. I would not have changed it for the world, so I appreciate you guys. And I will see you next time. Bye.